Alright, what's up guys? I'm gonna do a full playthrough of the Gates of Hell Ostfront Conquest, which is the kind of dynamic mode where you get to choose your units and your army composition, which then persists through the whole campaign as you play it, which is kind of nice, I think. And I did get this request from a YouTube subscriber, and this is something I do. If you also would like to see some kind of video showing how we do something in a game, or some kind of guide, always feel free to ask, leave a comment, contact me on Discord, whatever you'd like to do. But without further ado, let's jump in. So we just go to the Conquest dynamic campaign here, and we'll make a new conquest. This is going to be my 21st conquest. I've practiced quite a few of them. I'll be Germany on normal difficulty, medium campaign size, and I will have the fog of war on because that gives it that more realistic feel. So let's press continue here and let it load up the army composition screen. Okay, so the kind of the first choice we get is what do we spend our initial 6 research points on? And the first battle is always an attack. So we have to choose between two locations, two different kinds of rewards, two different kinds of risk levels. I usually prefer to take the lower risk because you have more chance of success. Actually, in this case, this one also gives an extra 3 research points as a reward, which is really nice. Along with the fuel resource, we'll take this one. Let's confirm on that one. Let's have a look at the map if we click here. Big lake in the middle, some buildings over on the right side, some buildings over on the left side. Probably that's where the objectives are going to be. If you're not familiar, there are 2 objectives in each battle that you have to either defend or capture. So now let's have a look at the research tree. First mission is attack, so I don't need to research these small defenses right now, even though they are nice. Can probably just do that the next time we get the option. And to be honest, the way I like to do this, especially from the start, is to go quite vehicle or tank heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to research the Panzer 1 down to the Panzer 2 and the Panzer 3. Still got 2 points left. And I think what we can also do here is, where is it? Is it this one? Where's the Panzer looks? This one. I really like this tank. I'm not sure it's especially super effective or anything, but it is a cool tank, I think. So I'm going to take this light tank with its auto cannon, and I'm going to take the Panzer 3 as well. The reason I want to take one of either kind, let me just research those and we'll go have a look where they are. Okay, here they are. So this is the light tank I researched, and we can click on the tank here to see what it does. We get some nice statistics here. If I just move my camera out of the way, let's put it over on this side. Just about there should be fine. Okay, so let's look at these statistics. It's pretty fast, 60 kilometers an hour. It doesn't have great armor, 5.5 to 30, and its main gun is an autocannon. It doesn't say autocannon, I just know this because I'm familiar with World War II tanks. But although it fires quickly, being an autocannon, it doesn't exactly have great penetration values. We see here at 10, 50, and 100 meters, it's only 45 millimeters. And if we compare that to the Panzer III, for example, although the armor rating is similar, although actually still higher, the penetration value at 50 and 100 meters is much higher. We get 46 and 40 compared to the, let's check again, to the 41 and 33. And so most of the time we want to be using our tanks at the longest range that we can, because that's one of the benefits of these larger caliber guns, is that they shoot further. You can destroy enemies at further distances, where it is safer to do so. But if you can't penetrate enemy vehicles because the penetration value on your gun is too low, then you can't really put your tank to its best use. So by having the Panzer III, we do have some kind of long-range anti-vehicle support or weapon available to us should we need it. So I'll throw the Panzer III into here, and the looks I will need at least one infantry squad. This leaves me with 200 points. Let's take a medic, just in case, and let's also take a ammo crate. Because in some cases, or in most cases, let's say, the AI tends to take a whole lot of infantry. Whole lot of infantry. Around 80 to 100 infantry kills, I think, tends to be standard in the first battle, and it tends to only get worse from there. So that being said, trying to get one infantry squad to sit and shoot at that many guys, they tend to run out of ammo. So having an ammo crate that you can bring along and cycle your guys back to refill on actually comes in pretty handy most of the time. I don't think it matters which phase we put the units in at this stage, so let's just throw them in however we like. Yep, there we go, and throw this one in here. Can't quite fit the crate into the stage there. Okay, so we'll split it. The crate in phase 1 and everything else in phase 2. And let's jump in. I like to go quite armor heavy in most cases because, well, mostly because the AI tends to be so heavy on infantry. If the AI wasn't so heavy on infantry, I would say you could kind of skew your tactics towards other things. If the AI did instead go quite vehicle heavy, then you could make more use of maybe anti-tank infantry and things like that. But in my experience, they don't. They tend to spam a whole lot of infantry, and infantry having only low caliber weapons that can't really penetrate tanks. That then kind of skews our let's say meta towards equipment that can't be penetrated by those weapons. That's the most effective way, right? So I find that I can be fairly effective with just a couple of tanks, at least in the first few missions, and maybe collect some more along the way if I can. Just wait on this 2%. Okay, here we go. So we actually start with no vision because the fog of war is on and we don't actually have any units on the field. But we can go have a quick look at the objectives. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with this map. So we have this one here next to the lake, and it's actually, I would say, fairly effective to maybe take it from the top of the hill here, have a nice firing position down, or having the tanks on this little elevation here. That lets them see most of the things in the objective, although I think maybe infantry would be able to hide in the little nooks here. That would be an issue. Alternatively, we could also bring the Panzer III over to the right side here, where it would get a nice firing angle onto this objective. The only problem with that would be that the second objective is over to the right here as well. So if the AI is bringing units down this way, and I have my tank here trying to provide fire support, it's going to be facing, and it should be facing, the enemies so that it has its strongest armor facing whatever they can fire at it with. But then in that way, the side armor would be facing towards where other enemies may come from, in which case it starts to get a bit risky then. So I think it might be more effective to just attack either from the hill here or also from the road here. I could consider attacking from two angles at the same time. So if I bring my units around the hill this way, and I get them to fire from both the hill here down into the objective, and from the hill here down into the objective, maybe some infantry on the hill here, That would be a nice kind of encirclement tactic. So maybe I'll give that a go. So I'll get all my vehicles out and ready. There's my one squad of infantry with the medics. Medics would be quite handy here, because losing one of these men would be a little bit awkward, having so few of them. And let's move the ammo crate as well. So mostly I'm just going to use these infantry as a kind of screening force, or as recon units. They're just going to be able to provide some kind of vision for me, so that nothing sneaks up on these high value tanks that I have. So they're going to get out of the way. At the start of the mission here, we don't need to be too afraid of being flanked or anything like that. And let's see. So I think I'll put the Panzer III on the right side of the hill, and I'll put the Lux on the left. So let's tell the Lux to go up the hill here. I don't think it's at much risk of being ambushed. I say that now, and then it'll get ambushed, of course. That's the rule of how things go. I'll see if I can get the infantry going up the hill here. So the one tank down this road. One tank down this road, of course. Knocking over the tree instead of going around it is absolutely the most efficient way to travel anywhere. Great AI pathfinding there. And in case the sarcasm wasn't thick enough, that was sarcasm. So, let's see. I could probably throw an infantryman into behind the fence here, just for some vision. And let's throw another one over to the top of the hill here. Hide behind the bush. Ask this one to go up the road. And yeah, let's go down to here. Here's hoping. Here's the gamble that there's nothing down that side. Now the Lux is a light tank, so it is pretty fast. You see it zooming along the road there, although it's going a bit off the road actually. Okay, he's arrived. We can see a little bit down here. I might also want another infantryman maybe here, just to make sure nothing comes around for flanking. So let's take one guy. Let's say you come down to this fence. You take his position. You come over here. Let's look at the terrain. And let's put a foxhole about here. Nice little defensive position. No flanking happening on my tank. Okay, and I don't want to get too close to this now. I don't want to kind of activate. Oh, there we go. There we go. Things are happening. Somebody shot at somebody. Which, you know, it's going to happen. It is a war game, after all. Don't forget my Lux down here on the left side. Let's bring him along this road this way. Nice little flanking attack here. Maybe up onto the hill. And maybe spread some of these infantry units out. So let's get one over here. Let's get another one over here. I'm just selecting them individually so I can choose the ones with rifles. There we go. Wonderful Panzer III doing its job. Just like I wanted it to. Maybe get him just to build a little foxhole here for now. This foxhole should be done. Make sure he sits in it the way I want him to, facing the right way, which is that way. There we go. And now nothing is really going to be able to sneak up on us that way, which is just what I want. And we'll do the same over here. Another foxhole like that. And that will just hopefully protect my flank. I might need another infantry unit down here as well. Okay, so these guys, let's make them crawl forwards so that they're not running out to get shot. And a couple of guys on the hill here. This one over here. You over here. I'm getting a nice little encirclement approach now. Okay, you go over here. Lie down. And you go... I want you to go to the edge of this ridge, but you're probably going to get shot at that stage. Let's bring the looks up to prepare for that being shot. Let's see. Would this be a good angle? It might be. One way to find out. Yep, fireworks are beginning. And there is one dead man. That's what the medics are for. Go save his ass. And as you save his ass, we'll bring the tank in. Oh, and there is a vehicle right here. Well, if that just wasn't perfectly ambushed. Can leave the AI to take care of that. We'll bring the infantrymen and the panzer down this way as well. The BT is on fire. And this angle, I think, is not very good. So he's trying to turn the turret that way, right? No, out they get. The man is on fire. Okay, jolly good. Another man bleeding out there. Let's see if we can get one of the medics to him in time. Run, run, run. Oh, one of the medics died as well, trying to save one of the other men. So medic saved the medic, and then we'll still have 2 medics left. Bring the panzer in. Bring the infantrymen in as well. And let's bring the looks a little bit closer. There we go. Sometimes you have to take care of things yourself. Wonderful. And we'll just face this way now to deter any reinforcements coming this way, capturing the objective. The medic revived the medic. Can we still revive the other man over here? Or did he bleed out? He bled out. But you know what we'll do? We'll get the medic to take his rifle, because the medics only start with a pistol. So having an extra or a better weapon would be nice. Let's build a foxhole on this hill here for some vision. And let's get the other rifleman down here. And the medic can also, let's see. Yep, there we go. Where is this guy? There he is. That's a big nope. Oh, there's another one. Another one. Okay. Let's go back to leaving him facing that way. Digging his foxhole. Jolly good. You... Let's press C. We can highlight the weapon. Take the SVT. Oh, this isn't even my guy, but okay, fine. No, I'll take the ammunition as well. Oops. Yep. Grenade. Okay. Don't mind if I do. More combat effective medic. Ah, this is the SVT magazine. What are these? 54 rounds. Okay. Jolly good. And you know what we'll do now? We'll see if we can repair and take this BT tank. Why not? So you, Mr. Rifleman. Okay, so there's nothing in this one. I guess because it exploded. We'll move the Panzer III also down the road. because it's a much more effective tank. Get this guy to build a foxhole on the hill facing this way so we can not be ambushed. Yep, just like that. And we'll bring the supply crate guys down as well, because that is also 2 extra infantrymen. Okay, so guy on the hill. Come down here. Medic. Oh good, there's a rifle right there. From the guy you're trying to save, I guess, but such is war. Okay, take some of these. Good, good, good. Take a grenade, why not? Okay, that's enough. And you, for some reason, cannot build foxhole. Never mind. Did this one finish? Yes, and you're in it. Okay, that's fine. And this guy, the medic, you can build. Ooh, a medical rally point. Interesting. But we can probably just sit still for the moment and let them come and try to take the objective back. And let them get pew-pew-pewed. Oh, somebody has an anti-tank rifle. I don't like that. And he's dead. So, this guy, I guess, can actually build a foxhole on the hill here. You come over here. And what I'll get him to do is repair the looks first. So take the repair kit and shift R repair. And I guess the medic can probably also come over here. Get him to also take a repair kit. Yeah. Oh, his inventory is full. That's not gonna work. So you stay there. You're digging a foxhole. I'll let you finish digging. You come over here. You get in the foxhole. You take a repair kit. And you are going to repair the BT. For some reason it is not repairable. Shame. It's 2 dead. Never mind. But you can help repair the looks. And not forgetting these 2 guys. Not being ambushed on this side means probably I can move them. Let's just put another foxhole facing this way. And the other guy over here can just come back. Okay, you guys. Bring the ammo crate here. And then we'll get him to drop it. Press G. Make him get out of it. 2 more riflemen ready to go. Okay, good, good, good. This guy is being helpful. Make him lie down for the better accuracy and safety. Wait for the looks to get repaired. And once that's done, then we can probably advance and just go straight this way. Let's have a look. Okay, so the problem here is that, when we want to use our tanks, kind of want them to use their range as their advantage, right? But if something is on top of this hill, from the tank's perspective, it can't see it to shoot. You're kind of negating your tank's advantage if you advance that way, right? So instead of just like trying to advance straight to this hill, where there could be a whole bunch of infantry like just waiting here that I couldn't see, it'd probably be more effective if I went up the road this way with the tanks and then attack this way. And from this angle, the tanks can see everything. And because they can see everything, they can also shoot everything. Much more effective. We'll need to keep maybe some unit, an infantry unit over here, just to make sure nothing's sneaking this way. We'll need to send some infantry units this way, maybe into the buildings here, just to prevent any kind of flanking attacks with anti-tank rifles. But that sounds like a good plan of action. Let's take the guy down from the hill. Don't need to do that anymore. You need to face the correct way, which is something like this, I guess. That one's better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You need to be in the foxhole. Alright, so anything coming around this side of the lake here, we'll know about it. These two guys come over here. You do not lie, or do not stand up, but if you lie down, you two... Okay, MG guy is good. And we can also use the tanks as cover, we see, when we mouse over the tank like this. We can use them just like a rock or anything else. Very nice. So let's send you this way. And you can build, well, you can just lie down here. Because we're advancing, I think building a foxhole now would just take a little bit too long. And it's not really necessary. But I do want to send something ahead of the tank to make sure that they don't get flanked. Yep, things are still coming. So what I'll do is I'll leave the looks here. And I'll just send the Panzer III this way. Okay, you come too. And this autocannon on the looks just takes care of business. So bring these 3 riflemen. And the medic. And we'll put this guy in his foxhole. Take over his job. Yep, okay. Come down this way. Yeah, we can use this, I think, as cover. SMG guy, always good for close quarters combat. Off you go. You guys come this way. You come this way. And you just sit in the trees here, I guess. And you can cover from this direction. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. We have lines of sight. That side's covered as well. And this thing is mowing down infantry as they still try to come this way. Okay, let's get you up here. Let's get this guy into the houses. Yep, just like I thought. Okay. Bring the other infantry up. Oh, and there's another vehicle there. Don't want to turn my side armor to that. Where is it? There it is. It's just a small one, no big deal. Oh, miss. Went right over it. That was a good hit. Turret disabled. Let's try and shoot through this cupola here. I think that's probably all done. Yep. Okay. I'll take care of these infantry. Oh, love these double MGs. So good. Brutal. Let's change to high explosive. The AP rounds won't do much against these infantry behind cover. Let's try here. A little bit too high. Ah, there we go. Okay, and before we advance, let's put the other infantry here into these buildings for some cover from the side. Yep, you can come up this way. Who's left? Make sure we have one guy facing back this way, just in case anything else decides to come back. Looks like we can actually repair this. Let's have a look. Go have a look, see if there are any repair kits inside. Oh, yes there are. Oh, there's even a DT machine gun. Wonderful. You can now be a DT machine gunner. Why not? Okay, but first let's start repairing this thing. We can get this repaired before we win the match. Oh, so there's some infantry in these buildings. That's a bit of a pain. Where's my SMG guy? Here he is. Superior close range combat with the SMG compared to the rifle. See if this guy can get in this building. Maybe look through one of these windows. Get inside here, buddy. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, these guys are just fine. Can move the tank up now. I'm not too worried about getting flanked, at least here. Let's see, can we go into this building? I guess we could try. Let's try there. Seems okay. Nothing on the left side here. And now the tank is just going to mash them up a bit. So bring the riflemen up. There are some infantry behind. Let's bring the looks over to take care of that. Looks, get down here. That's my medic. He is lying down, but he might not make it. Yep. Oh, he's still alive, still alive. Come on, looks. So the AI does like get some reinforcements, but they tend to only be able to come from one part of the map. I'm not sure if it's always the same, but it looks like it is over this side, like somewhere over here. That's where this vehicle came from. My guy here is getting shot now while he's trying to repair this. Jesus! Careful, buddy, careful. Somebody with an anti-tank rifle over there. Trying to snipe you. Maybe don't... Jesus. Still shooting him. Okay, well we'll bring the... Let's bring the looks up to take care of this pretty fast, I think. Hopefully it will arrive in time. Bring the medic up as well, just in case. He's just going to hide behind the tank for now, and hope that gives him enough cover to survive. And, nope, he didn't survive. Maybe the medic can reach him in time, let's see. Get over here and help your boy. Double MG is just brutal. Brutal. Come on, medic. You can do it. Make it. Make it. Stay with me. You're gonna make it, Jimmy. You're gonna make it. Awesome, he did make it. Heal yourself up, Jimmy. Okay, let's keep the looks here for the spawn protection. And let's bring the Panzer III back for this objective capture. Now Jimmy, how close were you to repairing this little thing here? Were you close or not? Wait, yeah, you don't have any space to help, do you? It says Soviet satchel charge, okay. Yep, there are more. More guys shooting from somewhere. Yep, definitely driving into the tree is the best course of action here. And I see the guys right over there. One down. There they go. You see sometimes the infantry disappear, but it doesn't mean you can't shoot them. You see I got that one there. It is a little bit inaccurate though at this range. It's alright, we'll just leave the looks facing that way. If they dare to come and do something, well that's on them. Okay, so we've got the rifleman facing the wrong way here. Please face the right way, sir. SMG guy, come forwards. Panzer III, please face the objective. Rifleman here, you two, come do the thing. Oh, look, some guys right there. Of course there's more guys. Wow, that is a lot of guys. Oof. F in chat for those guys. They killed Jimmy again. Damn it, Jimmy. You killed Jimmy! I don't think I actually have any medics left to revive these guys. There's just one guy here. Move it. Double time. Save Jimmy. Again, maybe. No, that's not gonna make it, I think. Probably not gonna make it. But that's what the infantry are for. To be sacrificed. Okay, probably not the best idea to face the turret the wrong way. I don't think there are any infantry units left in here anyway, so no big deal. Quick sweep. Seems fine. And we at least get the 30-minute victory, even though Jimmy had to sacrifice himself. Or did he? Or did he? Come on, come on. Save Jimmy. Get to it, come on. Run! Don't you die on me, Jimmy. Oh, he died. Jesus Christ. Just in time to see the medic arrive. He died. Never mind. There's one cheap infantry squad. Better luck next time, Jimmy Jr. So yeah, you gotta really look for these spawn points. I think the AI usually only gets one. Like if I have more groups of units I bring in, they will also come in from the same place where I spawned over here. So the AI does the same thing. So usually you gotta do two things. You gotta You gotta look for the units on the objectives, and you also gotta look for the units that the AI brings in as reinforcements. So you gotta have a eyes in the back of your head kind of thing. Yeah, like I said, 93 infantry killed. They had 93 infantry and 2 vehicles. Not a small amount of enemy forces. But just with 2 tanks, could do most of the work. As long as we use them correctly. There we go, we get a reasonable amount of resources and 6 research points. Yummy. So we'll resupply everything, I guess. Yep, that's fine. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at what we can research. So the next mission is always going to be a defense mission, right? This one. We have to defend. Let's look at the map. This is a bit built up, but if we're going to defend, this small defenses is really, really nice to have. Then I have 5 more research points I could spend. So let's see. 5 more research points. Now, most of the time what I like to do now is I like trying to work my way towards the bigger and better tanks, the more armored tanks, the heavier caliber tanks. And that way, you know, even when the allies, the Russians, well, my opponent in this case, even when my opponent then starts bringing bigger tanks, I'll still have the advantage because I'm investing so heavily in my tank research, and I can always have the bigger and better tanks, the more armored tanks, the higher caliber tanks than my opponent. In which case, you know, I will win these tank engagements by having superior tanks. So let's see, which one did I unlock? I just unlocked a new version of the Panzer III. Let's have a look at the difference. This one has the 5 centimeter. This one has much better penetration on its gun. I don't think I need that tank right now for this defense mission. Probably the 2 I have for now would be fine. The Panzer IV. Okay, this doesn't have a great gun on it actually. If I wait until I can get this one, the next one I think it is. Let's see, this one. No, also not a great gun. This is the one, the F2. The F2 has an amazing gun. Look at the penetration on this. 133 millimeters at 10 meters, 121 millimeters at 100 meters. Fantastic penetration on this gun. This is the tank that I want to get. Really, really good at taking out enemy tanks at long range. I think for now I'm probably fine with the 2 tanks I have. So these 2 and the medics. And this is going to be a defense mission, right? So let's think. Usually in the defense missions, the biggest issue, because the tanks do a just fine and dandy job of mowing down the infantry, you know, as they do. The real issue is actually running out of infantry to provide vision, really, or to slow enemy infantry down enough so that these tanks can pew pew away, you know. So what I'll do is I'll just buy a couple more cheap infantry squads. Because they're cheap, they don't cost much. You know, 94 resources, so let's see how many more. Got one medic there. Let's take another one. Yeah, I think that's fine. That'll be fine. 3 infantry squads, 1 medic, 2 tanks. Let's see how that goes. So although, you know, when you attack, you can win fairly quickly as long as you do things correctly and you're not burning through your units or getting them shot in the side or anything like that. But the defense missions tend to take a bit longer because you have to sit and wait. You have to. You don't really have much choice in the matter. You got to wait as the resource bar ticks up, and once it reaches 1,000 points, you win. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at where the objectives are. We're going to spawn our units and send them immediately to start going somewhere so that hopefully they can get into position to prepare to defend. And once we can see the general direction of where the enemies are coming from, we'll try and set up a little tank trap for them. By tank trap, I don't mean a trap for tanks, but I mean a trap with tanks. That kind of tank trap. I'm a bit worried about the kind of close quarters combat here with all these buildings and fences. Makes it much easier for infantry to sneak around and go around your tanks. But we'll see. I did get the defenses upgrade, which is good. Okay, so let's just move these guys out of the way of the tanks. Let's send the looks up here. And the Panzer III also up here. Because they're the fastest, send them first and they'll arrive. We'll get the infantry squads going too. Okay, so you guys also come down here. This is a nice defensive location here, with all this kind of swamp around it. You guys, oh, try and get all of them. You also come up here, and I'll reassign your orders. You guys with the crate also come up here, and see if you can hide it inside here. Yep, okay, can't select that many units, so get these guys as well. Off you come, guys. Let's go. So let's see. This one is quite nice. And probably, you know, looking at the map, the AI is, it can't come from this right side. So it's either going to come from the top here, which I think unlikely, or it's going to come from the left somewhere. So probably, let's see. This is quite a large objective. Gonna need some infantry over here. Can put the tank. This is difficult. Can't get very good lines of sight, but maybe over here could do something. Okay, here we go. So this is a bit more open here. So the Panzer III, I think I'll keep here, and I'll send the looks over here into this area. Here's the infantry arriving. Okay, let's grab a bunch of these guys. Send them... Go hide behind this fence for now, and then I'll spread them out. Maybe I'll put some foxholes around here somewhere, just to get some kind of vision. So you... come hide behind this log. And you can build a foxhole over here. You can hide in that. Let's check the terrain elevation. Yeah, maybe do it like here. Okay. You have an SMG. You're better use it in the town. And you are standing out in the open. That's no good. Can we use this building? We can. Getting the building there. You getting the building there. You two. Third window. Good, that's nice. What else do we have? What's this? Does it have a window? Does not. Okay, well. Foxholes it is. Facing that way. Not many men in here. Facing this way. Let's check the terrain. Yeah, just about that would be fine. Actually, what am I doing? This is a terrible idea because there's nothing going to come from this way, is there? Think. So some more guys by the log. Yep, you guys come out here. You also stand by the log. And after that, we'll build you some foxholes. How about these guys? Okay, good. So, Anything in here? Not really. Ugh. Ah, there's a house there. Okay, so let's take 3 guys. 3 guys. Get into the windows. Oh, no windows on that side, right? Damn it, of course. Well then. Looks like you'll be building foxholes, boys. One there. One here.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
See if we can use this building over here. It's one of my guys. Good. So, one guy at the window there. One guy at the other window? I thought there were 2 windows here. Yeah, there are. Okay, there's one. There's 2. Oh, they're coming from this way, down this road. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, Lux, off you go, buddy. Let's take a few of these guys. No, those are not my guys. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, there's a tank here as well. What kind of tank is it? Just a light tank, I can deal with that. That's fine. Of course, the machine gun has to reload right as I want to shoot all these guys. Okay, let's just do some burst fire so we don't use all the ammunition. You know what, I'll leave the looks here and also bring up the Panzer. Okay, these guys fortunately were well placed. And we'll bring all the other ones up too. Make sure we got a medic in range. And we'll need some infantry over that side to spot for the looks as well. So let's bring this guy down to this fence, or actually even just build a foxhole over here. Let's check this line of sight, that should be fine. Yep, something with an anti-tank rifle is trying to shoot my tank. Oh, was it an anti-tank rifle? It was just a tank. Don't want to use HE. Don't really want to use APCR actually. Let's change again. Normal AP is fine. Looks just sets it on fire. And the looks takes care of it anyway. getting a bit close.
Wir brauchen schwerere Waffen. Scheiße, die haben den Panzer. Ja.
So you guys actually can use these windows, now that I think about it. Much more effective. Those guys need a medic. There you are. Off you go. This guy, for the vision, for the looks, was a fantastic idea. Here come the hordes and hordes of infantry. So I'll see if I can grab a couple more guys to come down this way. You guys with the... Yes, with the crate. I think I will need you to come over here.
Sanitäter. Offizier einsatzbereit.
Panzer 3 is taking some hits. Oh my goodness, look at this. Jesus, just throwing him into the meat grinder. So I'll need some infantry covering him if we can. Let's say here. Just remembered my medic who managed to save one guy at least. I can hear a vehicle over there. Okay, that's a bit of a giveaway. Come on, Lux, what is this? What is this? Oh, goodness. Well, that's that taken care of. So not just coming from this one side with the meat grinder rush, but also coming from the left side now as well. Look at that thing with its double turrets. Weird. Good for anti-infantry duty though, right? My word. And halfway done. Halfway done through the meat grinder. Okay, so I don't think I need any guys over here. Let's go over this way. Yep. So one guy in the window facing that way. All my infantry along this fence here have died, sadly, in a fire. Point dangerous end towards enemy. Brutal, brutal. Oh, here comes another vehicle. But I think my Panzer 3 We'll take care of that just fine. There's one turret. There's the second turret. Let's see if we can put this shell in the side here. Ah, there we go. That should be the crew dead. How'd they get? And another tank coming, wow. Really into their vehicles today. That should be that one done. Nope, not yet. Let's shoot through the port here. No, they don't want to give it up. See if we can put a nice shell in the side. Don't want to shoot it while it's angled like this. Let's see if we can get a nice flat shot into the side of the hull like this. There we go. How'd they get? Meat grinder begins over at the other objective. Oh dear. Get behind the log on the right side, boys. Okay, medic. Let's see if you can save this guy. There is one guy still hiding behind this fence. Yeah. Okay, heal yourself. 700-ish points now. Almost through this hell. This grizzly hell. Not grizzly like a grizzly bear, but like something awful. And we'll move this tank back because it's a little bit overextended, trying to do all of the work. Yep, just drive over those bodies. That's perfectly reasonable. And let's see if we can get it repaired. So who's gonna do that? You guys. Drop the crate. Time to go do some work. And one of you can cover. Let's see. Jeez, look at that. That was messy. Any windows? No. Okay, just cover from the tank. You take the repair kit out. Get fixing, because that turret is stuck. That does seem to be the majority of them, though. just just the one medic here. Man, look at all those guns over there. Take the rifle then, I guess. Better than a pistol. Not much ammo. I think the other guy here also has some. Nope. Body's gone. Fine. Okay, just stay here. Still have 13 rounds. Man, was this messy, huh? Oh, good. The Panzer III is repaired. Can turn his turret now. Yes, goody. Goody, goody. Oh dear. The poor medic is gonna have to try and fight off hordes of infantry by himself. That's a friendly. Let's bring... This is still being repaired, okay. So this is a bit risky, but we'll see if we can repair this tank as well. When the machine gun fails, use the anti-tank autocannon. Jesus. This is not supposed to be the real World War II. You don't have infinite men to use. There are resources, there are rules in this thing. What is this? Oh my goodness. Real Soviet tactics or what? My goodness. Where's this guy? Wow, good running there. This looks is definitely worth its weight in gold at this stage. Come on, timer. 900. 100 more resources. I mean, please just count up 100 more. Can't take this many losses. Just look at that. Jesus. Wow. It's a whole lot of guys. Like, do you not notice you're being shot at, Mr. Panzer III, or what? About to have a bad day, whoever that is.
Ich brauche einen Sanitäter!
Oh, he still has a repair kit. It's fine.
Kameraden, ausrücken!
You're kidding me. Look at this. Look at this. I do not have enough bullets for this. What is this madness? This is illegal. You're not allowed to have this many units. And another tank. Holy. 183 infantry. I feel like I have post-traumatic stress disorder from this match. Well then. That was rough. That was real rough. So not only did they bring 4 of those light tanks, but 183 infantry somehow. 183. How do you get 183 infantry in the second match? 183. I thought I was prepared, but this is like that Burning Crusade Illidan thing. You are not prepared. I was not prepared for this. Wowza. The Panzer, the Lux got 112 infantry kills, and the Panzer III 83. 195 infantry kills between 2 tanks. What was that? Is my game broken? Or something like... Look at this. Kill, 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 kill. Like, just this whole list of kills. This is when the tanks unload. Pew, 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 pew. 6 dead infantry. Pew, 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 pew. Look, it's just convicted recruits. So all the guys that ran away before are being pushed into these tanks' machine guns. Look at that. Convicted recruits. Convicted recruits of the political officer. It's too realistic. Man. Look at these kill lists. Like, look at this. Just the Panzer II. Pew, 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 pew. God. That was rough. That was real rough. So, resupply, yes. I want another tank. I really, really want another tank. I desperately want another tank. 2 was not enough. 2 was just nowhere near enough. I have 622 resource. Do I have enough research points for the next Panzer IV? I do. I don't get the good anti-tank one, but it's still a reasonable one, I think. So let's. I do like the Stug 3 tank. The only problem is like it's a casemate. By casemate, I mean it doesn't have a turret, right? And you could see how important being able to turn your turret to shoot all those hordes of convicted political prisoners was. I mean, it's sad, but it's also necessary to mow them down. You need to be able to turn your turret, right? So the Stug is nice, but it's it doesn't have quite the mowing capability that I would like. So I'm gonna work my way down the Panzer IV tree here until I can maybe get the Tiger or the Panther. I really want this one, but I think for now my anti-tank capabilities are adequate, shall we say. Could take this Panzer III because it does have a better AT gun, I think. I think that is the one I took actually. I think about it. Let's see. Which one did I take? This one. These are the same, right? I have the Aus F or Aus E. This one is the Aus E. Okay. Do they have better penetration? 74. This one has 49. Yeah, okay. So this one has better anti-tank capabilities. Maybe I'll just take this one. Does it also have the double MG, I wonder? Machine gun MG34. This one has the dual MG34. That's the thing that I want to use. It's so nice. You see that like right there, right? Dual MGs here. Beautiful for mowing down those infantry squads. But then again, probably the AI is going to start bringing better and better tanks from now on. So, but yeah, okay, let's take this one as well. But do I have enough space? These cost 20, so I would also need to get coal in stage 3. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Then let's get the third tank. So, we take these guys out. We put the tank in here. Let's take everything out. Okay, good. So tank and tank. Can't take those. That guy. Okay, and 2 tank, infantry, and 3 infantry. For attacking, I don't think I really need that many infantry, to be honest. So I won't buy more. 3 tanks, 3 infantry squads. Oh, I'm still kind of in shock at how many infantry the AI had that last match. Goodness. The looks crew. All 5-star crewmen. Because they killed a freaking 100 men in that last battle. And the Panzer III, I think a few of these guys got killed by those anti-tank rifles, so just the tank man here has his 4 stars. And what's the next mission? So I have a choice of this one or this one. Same rewards. I think 1 risk is better than 2 risk, although apparently that last defense mission was 1 risk. Somehow 190 infantry running at you is low risk. Whatever you say, game. And it's this same hilltop. Again, that same map as the first battle. Okay, anyway, so that is game 1 and 2. So I'm gonna stop it here. And I'm gonna upload these videos to YouTube. I'm probably gonna do the next 2 battles not tomorrow. I'm busy tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday I'll do the next 2 battles. This is going to be the full Conquest campaign. to completion, and hopefully I won't have too much PTSD by the end of it. But judging by that last match, I'm not so sure. But thanks for watching, and come back next time.